Alright, we are live, guys. Just figuring out what I want to listen to. And trying to get the volume correct. So that should be about right. And now we gotta get some games going. So we're gonna queue up a constructed burn game, non-real time, a non-real time draft, and then we're gonna try and get a real time draft going. And then we've got this non-real time draft already started. So here I think we're gonna take surprise attack. But Rage and Lash Pass both at once kind of stinks. So does passing a Palace card, so I'm not sure what's going to get taken. Looks like we are against Tom Sorensen in an actual good draft. We're going to take Wither here. Lightning Storm's another choice that's completely fine. Necrolord is too early to pick. So that's why we're going with not that. Alright, and here we're gonna pass an army and a juggernaut. Those kind of combo together. This is not in Tom's game though. So we got a lot of things going on. Alright, this is also not Tom. Here we're gonna take Zombie Apocalypse. It's a free board clear. Or not a free, but I'm gonna leave that queue. So we want to try and pay attention to Tom's game, see what's up. Alright, General Jip is more active than the real-time game with Tom right now, so here we're gonna take the Time Walker and Warrior Golem, try and go into blue maybe. Although here we're gonna take Apocalypse, just get some board clears going. Looks like Tom might not make it in time for our draft, but that's okay. Alright, we got Plentiful Dead, and then we're not really in wild, so Strafing Dragon's a lot less strong. So I'm going to take the Mighty Blow. That might not be right, but... and here we got Wave of Transformation, which gives us a lot of opportunity to use off-turn board clears. But we also get like Spike Trap available. I'm going to take the Wave, but I'm not sure if that's actually correct. Here at Djinn of Sands I'm happy with. I'll take the Lurking Giant. It's a big off-turn play. Here we're going to take the Ogre Mercenary. It's just a nice 0 cost. Here we're definitely going to take the Drinker of Blood because we have the Zombie Apocalypse, Plentiful Dead. We just need an enabler at this point. And then we're going to take the Resurrection. I like Resurrection. Here we got a couple interesting choices. So I don't really have much for Punishers. Like I have Juggernaut and Djinn, which is great. But I wouldn't mind picking up like Loaded Arena. I also wouldn't mind taking Cave Troll or Worm Hatchling. Based on how many wild cards I have, Cave Troll's definitely stronger than Worm Hatchling. So I'm going to take the Cave Troll. Here, I think I'm going to take the Inheritance. And then Not sure about the other pick. It's between Turn and Lying in Wait, I think. Both of which I've been not the happiest with, but they both work. I'm gonna take the Turn, use it as an aggressive card, see if that works. Here we're definitely taking Final Task. It's just such a great card. Avenging Angel is fine. Medusa's great if you're in evil. I don't think I have. Or no, I have a lot of evil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could take Medusa, but I think it's still Final Task. It's just such a versatile card. Alright. Here we're going to take the Hasty Retreat. And then the other pick, it's less obvious. I think I'm going to go with the spot removal of Banishment. But actually, I'm going to take the Rally the People. It gives me an interesting, repetitive play. Here I'm taking Amnesia instantly. Amnesia is such a powerful card. Alright, this game with Tom, we're taking Dark Knight and Bitten. Bitten over Transformation, or Transform, so that we have a bit more evil stuff in it. And then here, I think, there's nothing that great. I'm going to take the Rampaging Worm. It's a huge Punisher if it does work. Yeah. And then here, I'm taking Wave Transformation. And, maybe Strafing Dragon. I think it's early enough that I can pick it up and still like build with it. General Jip, we're taking Drain Essence Ceasefire. We are pretty darn happy about that. Here we're taking Kong. Guild Demon? Guild Demon. Alright, with oh jeez. We're gonna take the Sea Titan, pass the Drain Essence. Be aware of that. Take Surprise Attack. That's between Fire Shaman and Rain of Fire. I don't really want to commit to the Fire Shaman, so I'm going to take the Rain of Fire. Here we're taking Brave Squire and Gold Dragon. The other two cards are just less. Here we're taking Wither. Wither or Sea Titan? Wither, we have a lot. Alright, we have a lot of Bug Players. He's not going to deal with Sea Titan. Oh no, Wither would have enabled. I'm ridiculous. Oh wow. I'm taking the Guild Demon here. Discard Banish is just that relevant, I think. But passing all those cards is insane. Here I'm taking this, and we'll take the Succubus. Alright. Opponent's turn to start. I'll toss the army, everything else is fine. I think that's fine. Here I think I'm taking Lash. It goes well with the Rampaging Worm. Then we're going to take the Thrasher Demon. And then I'm not too happy about taking Lord here, just because I have a few other Punishers already, but we'll take the Lord of the Arena. I think it's Cave Troll. We're taking Flame Strike Medusa. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's fine. We'll make it work. So we're up at 7 evil cards. We probably want to pick up At least 3 more, maybe 4 or 5. Here we have 0 good options, actually. We're going to play Resurrection to draw 2, because on our turn we have no good plays to get past this. And now we have a bit of a better one, because we have Succubus. Alright, against Tom, I'm thinking I'm going to pick up the Winter Fairy. But Succubus is also fine. I'm going to take the Winter Fairy, though. Because the Winter Fairy is a very strong card to have as your first turn play. Here we're lacking some draw twos, so I think I'm going to probably take Secret Legion. Inner Peace isn't that interesting to me, but life gain wouldn't be bad. Fork Lightning is just not that great. I kind of want to take the Avenging Angel, so I get the Punisher. Worm Hatchling's not the pick. Ice Drake's not the pick. Unicorn's not terrible, but it's not great in my deck. Spike Trap's probably the safest pick. So we'll take the Spike Trap. Here I'm going to take the Corpse Taker, and then the other pick is a bit more... Nah, we're taking Pegasus. We have the Lord of the Arena. So that works really well, actually. We took that. He plays the Worm. He ends. Alright, so we got a Plentiful Dead. We play the Succubus. We get to draw a card. We get back Plentiful Dead. And we get to Loyalty. And we get to banish that. Alright, back to Tom's draft. Here we have an interesting pack. We don't have very many board clears, so I think I'm going to take the Plague. But Kong and Palace Guard are both in this pack, so I'm going to go really behind on value, unfortunately, against my opponent in this game, probably. Here I'm taking Angel of Death, and then it's between Blue Dragon and Ceasefire. I was mentioning that I'm low on draw twos, so I'm definitely going to take the Ceasefire there. Here, this pack's pretty nutty. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we have 10 evils. Do we have anything that needs loyalty? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're down on Wild, but I don't think it's Pyromancer or Hurricane. I think we're taking Brave Squire here. We have a lot of zeros, but I think that's just fine. Passing Angel of Light, Pyromancer, and Hurricane really blows, though. I am running down on, running low on cards to use with my life gain. I don't have life gain, that's what I'm trying to say. And Tom has multiple life gain cards. So we'll see how this game goes. This is real time, so I'm not going to be able to play any others. Alright, opponent is going first. Here we're going to toss Guild Demon. Let's see what we can hit. Okay. So here we don't have a great play on his turn, but we have a few great plays on our turn. So here we're just going to play the Apocalypse and draw. Oh, fantastic. So we're going to lead with a Dark Knight, which is always a great play. And then we have a Strafing Dragon to back it up, which is great. So here we're just going to end turn. We're ahead. And now we have a much better play. Oh, he has the con. Okay. So here we're going to get kind of aggressive on him, I think. We're going to... Like, I know that he has lots of life gain in his deck, but I want to make sure that he has to play that life gain in order to live. So we're just going to kind of pressure him. And I know that he doesn't have Rage or Lash, because I have both. So this Kong really isn't that threatening when I have Cave Troll. Okay. So here he does play the Ice Drake. I could Lash. I could also Wither. I might Wither after blocks. Yeah, that seems like the best play. So here we're going to play the Winter Fairy. Because he's spent his gold, we can spend our gold. And then I'm going to play the Cave Troll to have blocker for Kong. Because I want the Winter Fairy to stay out if I can. I wouldn't be very surprised to see a board clear coming down here. Alright, Inner Demon kills my Strafing Dragon and passes. Here, I'm gonna draw 2. I'm just trying to figure out with what. How many other board clears do we have in our deck? We don't really have any. We have one more. Final Task is so strong right now, so we're gonna draw 2 with the wave. So here we can go ahead and block with our Cave Troll, and we're not really worried. And here we're definitely swing first, and we're probably going to draw a card off of this no matter what. Alright, so he just takes it. Okay. So we're going to get kind of greedy here, I think. Yeah, we're going to get kind of greedy. We're going to play the Pegasus and draw a card. We're going to throw these 2 under the bus. And then we're going to end our turn. So this is kind of greedy because it is a bit susceptible to like him just taking his turn. But it's not that bad. Because we can block with our Pegasus until he kills it. And then we have like surprise attack, out rampaging, or block. Because if he just passes, we're winning this. What's he returning? Ancient Chant. Okay. That's a pretty greedy pick. So here, I think I'm going to surprise attack out Triceratops. Of course I draw Lord of the Arena right after. But that's okay. Do we have Ceasefire? We do have Ceasefire. So since we have Ceasefire, we can get away with attacking with this first, which is pretty big. Alright, so we have so much burst in our hand. We have 8 for 0 and 8 more for 1. We have 16. We just have to get in with stuff. And here he basically has to spend his gold, or else he's taking too much damage. And then I have a Punisher. I think I did pass Hasty Retreat, however. So we may be able to get around it. I'm just trying to keep pressure on him since that Kong isn't going anywhere. Okay, there's the Hasty Retreat. Interesting. Let me pick up a Plague. So we just don't want to get broken here, so we're gonna attack with an Unbreakable. Handy as the Time Bender, okay. Yeah. So we could have taken Strafing Dragon and put him to less health, but that's not that much better. Here our hand is getting fat though, which is terrible. Discard 3 cards. Lord of the Arena, Triceratops, and Ben. So here I'm probably going to Final Task Load of the Arena to block if he uses his Time Bender to get rid of my Cave Troll. Yeah. We could also Final Task a Strafing Dragon to try and just put damage on him, but that's not very strong. So this is kind of an interesting situation to be in. And I don't like it that much, but we'll see how it goes. So we are just gonna block. And then I may Lash his Kong at the end of his turn. Zombie Apocalypse and Unquenchable Thirst. Okay, so he's gonna be surviving for a while. Or how many evil cards? One. Okay. So here what we're gonna do. How many champions? 2. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he really doesn't want to play Zombie Apocalypse. Unless he has Drinker. Because I did not see Drinker this draft. So we'll go ahead and attack first. Depending on how he blocks, I may Rage and or Lash. He may play Zombie Apocalypse. Which I don't have a good answer to. Wow. Interesting. He's probably expecting to play Zombie Apocalypse this turn, so that's why he's doing it this way. I think I'm gonna force his hand and come in with the Rampaging Worm. The other option would just to break everything. That puts him in a better spot because I don't have a play on his turn. Or a pressuring play. He also probably has Amnesia in his deck, so I can't hope to draw out. Okay. So I think this is slightly better than the Rampaging Worm, but I could be wrong. It also means that I get to keep the Rampaging Worm. Oh. I think that's just it. Because he only has... He'll gain 2 and go to 1, and then I have Plague or Flame Strike. Oh, that was before blocks. Wow. I made a mistake, but it was not punished. So now Tom has to figure out if I have any direct damage and how much life he has to gain, and if he can do it. He does have Drain Essence in his deck, so that's an out for him. That's a pretty good out. Alright, we are going to win with the Plague. Alright, we got a challenge from Kinger, but yeah, we'll accept it, and then we'll be playing against Kinger and General Jip at the same time. He fireballed me? No, he fireballed that. So what's my play on his turn looking like? Living. Trying to live. Probably a Lurking Giant block. So we'll get rid of his fireball so he has no discard. It's not worth attacking. I just got a message from Tom saying GG. So here we are, just gonna Lurking Giant block, I think. Alright, and let's hop over to that random 30 game with Kinger. Opponent's turn. This hand's fine. Angelic Protector, sure. It's a blue dragon. Let's go ahead and kill it. It's not value, but sometimes you don't get value. And then against General Jip. Just gonna go ahead and chump. So we could like Plentiful Dad and triple block to kill it. That may have actually been better. Here I get to get rid of his Protector. This Succubus has been doing work for me. Alright, here we're just gonna go ahead and play the Sea Hydra. Develop the board. Draw the Flyer Shaman off of it, of course. That's in random 30 though, so I didn't know that was happening. No, we don't need no challenges. Let's start another duel. We'll start a game with Constructed Burn. We're not going to queue up any real-time games while these get going, because I don't want to make them wait. Alright, we are drafting against Epic Agenda. That is Fireball or Plague or Angel of Light. Wow. It's between Angel of Light and Fireball. I'm gonna take the Fireball. I'm not sure how correct that is. Getting in for 11, that's great. I think I'm gonna Drain Essence the Worm Hatchling. So we're Plentiful Dead first, of course. And then we'll go ahead and attack and banish it. Keep his discard empty. good practice. It makes it so that your opponent can't recycle ever, and it makes it really awkward for them to use like zombie apocalypse and stuff. Alright, Kinger just drew 2. We'll go ahead and end. Epic Agenda. We're drafting Crystal Golem. And we'll take the Deadly Raid. We're gonna go for something like Untargetable stat deck. It's not very easy to make, in the sense that there's only 3, and 2 of them are pretty desirable. But we'll see what happens. Alright, so I just opted to spend his gold dealing 4 damage. That's fine. I probably should have played my Ogre Mercenary, gotten to recycle, but if he gets a board clear, I want to make sure I have gas. Here we can take like Ice Strike and Flame Strike. Corpse Taker's fine, but I don't have that many high value targets for it yet, whereas Ice Strike and Flame Strike both are moderately high picks. It's Unquenchable Thirsty and Drain Essencing to get rid of my Sea Hydra. Wow. Well, I don't have a good answer to the Guild Demon, so that can just damage me. And then I'm gonna have a Vampire Lord. Alright, so here we're just taking Top Flicker. Love that card. Here we have 3 wild cards, so we'll take this Strafing Dragon and we'll take the Warrior Golem. Obviously the Warrior Golem's not because of our wild count. Here we're gonna take Winter Fairy. It's just such a high value creature. Champion. Here we're gonna go and get in for 5 with our Vampire Lord. And then we may even just like Inner Demon that Guild Demon. Here we're gonna jump. And then I'm gonna guess the board clear is coming down. So we'll see. And this was a drafted game. Here we're taking Spike Trap, Lightning Storm? Yeah. So Spike Trap's just great, Lightning Storm's pretty good. Here's an interesting pack. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wild, 2 burn spells. How many zeros do we have drafted so far? We have 3 zeros drafted. So I kind of want the Worm Hatchling or the Plentiful Dead, but I also want the Hunting Raptors and Inheritance. I think I'm going to go with the Hunting Raptors, but Worm Hatchling's a very fine pick too. And then here I'm taking Frost Giant. Then I wish there was a draw 2 in this pack. I'm missing draw 2s. I'll take the Demon Breach. No, I'll take Rally. My deck's getting kind of heavy, so I want to make sure I get enough zeros. He's just taking 5. Well, I think I'll just end. You're welcome to end. Here I think we're gonna take the Winter Fairy, or the Memory Spirit. It's really tricky though. This or Fire Shaman. We're gonna take the Fire Shaman, get the zeros count up a little bit. Here we're gonna take Pyromancer and probably Lash. The other 2 need loyalty, and I don't have that. He erases my Lurking Giant. Sure. And I will erase his erase. I guess here I play the Ogre first to draw a card. Yeah. Oops, that's not an Ogre. I was thinking about playing it, but I wasn't gonna play it, I don't think. Yeah, this is less likely to damage on other turns. We'll just take the 3, because we're winning that race. Oh wow. So Drain Essence, Divine Judgment, Final Task, and Army. We're taking the Final Task, I think. Drain Essence is a close second. Here we're taking Zombie. And we're taking Resurrection because we need more draw 2s. What did it play? Standard Bearer. We're just gonna draw 2. Here we're taking Gold Dragon. Rampaging Worm is fine too. Yeah, we'll take the Rampaging Worm, go big. I really wish I had like a good or a wild card to play. I think I'm playing Inner Demon on Guild Demon, and then I'll slam the Ogre Mercenary, get the recycle. And we'll pass. We're taking Triceratops, and Unquenchable Thirst can hit for like 3 at most. We have Thought Plucker, we don't really need it. High King isn't really gonna have a trigger. Chomp affects like 2 of my champions and kills their stuff. It's not a great pick, but it's a pick. Here I'm gonna take the Haste Retreat, mostly to stop my opponent from taking it. It's just such a strong card to have against an aggro deck that I do not want them to have it. Ceasefire is not bad. Yeah, we got a few games going, so a couple games, not a few. Here we're taking Dark Knight for sure. And then I'm not sure which card to take. We have a couple developing champions, so we don't really need the Blue Dragon. But we also have a lot of Punishers, right? Maybe not a lot. Maybe we'll just take the Avenging Angel. Here we take the Force Mage. Nothing else is that great. Whereas Force Mage is that great. Here we're taking these 2 zeros because they're zeros. Alright, opponent is going first. We do not want Flame Strike. Don't really need Fireball. Don't really need Fire Shaman, don't really need Avenging Angel. Dark Knight's fine. Alright, this hand's much better. Still not great. Alright, let's go see our game with Kinger. The Amnesias, draw cards. We're gonna Resurrection to draw cards. Nice draw. Alright. So how do we do this? Step 1 is Flash Fire. Step choose Amnesia with Recycle. Step 3 is attack for 4. Alright, Epic Agenda, what do you got? We do not have an answer to that. So we're gonna draw 2. Ouch. Here we can get him a lot of damage for free though. Which is pretty crazy. Alright, he's just taking it. Play, however, just to call the Gold Dragon. Because I can't let that sit. What did he do? He blocked, okay. Hero attack with this, and then we have even higher hitters coming in afterwards. He's trying to. He's probably got some Borg clears because I have like jack shit for them. I think I gave him 2. I'm not gonna play the cave troll. So here I can just end. You could also warrior golem, but I think the board is fine as is. Alright, Guilt Demon. It's a shame. I'm getting guilted by the demon. We'll play the Crystal Golem. If he has the Borg clear, he has the Borg clear. Yeah. Unfortunately expected. We just don't have very much draw in our deck, so we're not going to do very great. I wish I had a draw 2 right now. And that's gonna be my turn. I should have drawn 2 off of that. Oh jeez. Alright, so here we do this because he probably wants to block. Oh. Okay. Yeah. I think I'm just losing against Epic Agenda. That's a shame. Because I thought I was doing pretty well in the draft. Unfortunately, I did not end up in the position where I could do anything. Taking 10, he gains 10. And he doesn't have to spend his gold here. Like, we'll get in for 19. Wow, that's pretty greedy. I'll just rally, recall, hope to draw something. I don't know what I can even draw. Zombie Apocalypse. I mean, surprise attack really determines it all. Technically I'm alive. guess I should attack. Yeah, I'm just gonna draw a card with the Djinn. Not sure if that's right. At least force him to lose one of his dudes. Interesting. This is constructed. I have my burn deck. Opponent is going first. I'm tossing these two. Great. Almost got punished. Alright, I forgot that that would happen. I have to get rid of this. I take 4, he doesn't gain any life. Yeah, this game's so over. So he's gonna break my Vampire Lord. Play a Courageous Soul. How did this game go? Yeah. Alright. So we could make bigger, better dogs. That doesn't seem bad. We want Fire Shaman value? Probably not. Let's make a gazillion dogs. And my dogs are bigger than their dogs. Secret Legion. Yeah, this game. So he drew some cards. Drawing cards does not get there when you're fighting this deck, as he will find out. Yeah, it's pretty well equipped to fight that that burn matchup in draft. General Gypsy? General Gyp. Alright, let's see. Opponent's drawing a card and killing my dog dude. I don't have a play. Oh my god. Excuse me. Wow. Wow. I'm not in a good spot this game. This is what Random 30 does to you, man. And here we're just gonna play the T-Rex because we want to draw cards, but we don't want to try and push. I guess I should have played Dark Knight first. That was my bad. Because pushing isn't nice. shouldn't have played the T-Rex yet. Oh, I've got 5, he's got 5, I've got more life, and I have a board. I guess I should answer that question in Discord. So there's 120 cards in the base game, and Dark Draft selects 100 random ones. So with the base game, it's pretty similar, but a few cards can be missing. But once you get up to Tyrants or Uprising, Dark Draft is much more varying. I can't just pass here. I'm gonna get rid of that Flame Strike. We'll play the Go Dragon Swing. Alright, and that's the turn. And we have Strafing Dragon or draw 2 on his turn. Grab some water. It's kind of more of a quiet stream than I usually do with the lights out and everything. There's someone sleeping, so that's how it goes. So this game's not looking good because we missed 2 gold on my bonus turns. But this game's looking great. Maybe not great. Here, I think I Strafing Dragon face. The other option would just be to draw 2. But I want to keep putting pressure on. And Strafing Dragoning the face is the most damage because I have rage to get past the Winter Fairy. Alright, so I'm not allowed to play Fork Lightning this turn because I need to play it on my opponent's turn. I'm just gonna play the Palace card. I'm gonna go ahead and banish the inner piece. And then we're gonna get with the two different wolves. So I'm just chatting into Discord while I play, so that people can chat with me and all that good jazz. Alright, so here Brave Squire does work, right? Yeah, Brave Squire does the best kind of work. Which is to say, it goes to Value Town. How much do I care about my wolf? Not that much. So if he doesn't recall it this turn, I get super value out of that Keeper of Secrets, which is pretty sweet. I'll go queue up another draft while we hang out. Yeah. And then we may talk about Constructed a bit more. Small bit later. Not too much later. But go in and probably remove one of my decks and make a new deck, or remake that deck going through why. Because all my deck slots are full, so it kind of gets awkward. Interesting. It's a very aggressive play from Kinger. Okay, that's a not very aggressive, kind of odd choice play from Yandrel. Okay. So I could kill both of those. Could also face. I don't think it's even right to play it. Alright, that's a nice pickup. Alright, let's get rid of that rally. I'm picking up that lash actually. It gives me a bit more opportunity to get through these zombies. That's fine. And then here, I'm gonna blow him out by killing his other zombie and coming in. Alright, so here we go ahead and rage. He takes 7, then I flame strike face and he's dead. And that is how I burn deck down. I'm gonna play the Fire Shaman and end. So playing the Fire Shaman there is because if I just end, he may just take the end, and the Fire Shaman means that my Forked Lightning gets a lot of value. But if he does have a board clear, then I do kind of punish myself. But that's what random 30 is. It's just like a bunch of beating yourself up over your opponent having better cards. It's like playing a normal trading card game. Pew! Oh, that's Value Town right there. And I have no plays. Why is this game so hard? Oh man. Like I can fork lightning lash it if I really want. Yeah, I'm gonna. Because that card's too high value. And then here I'm gonna recall Lash before anything in case he does have something. It's not like I'm spending my gold anyways, so there you go. He's just taking it. Alright, we're just ending. Oh no. Oh, okay. Alright. It's not too bad. This is such an awkward game. I don't know why Kingrick challenged me to that. Alright, constructed, we're gonna go ahead and do the blue aggro deck. We're gonna play it once, and then we're gonna go ahead and look at it, and probably disassemble it. Alright, so this is the blue aggro. My opponent is going first. This. There we go. We wanted to hit loyalty for the Ice Strike, and we did. So yeah, we'll even go and look at it right now, and then we'll probably go and change it. So we'll sort by alignment. So we have 6 evil cards. We have a Corpse Taker, a Guilt Demon, 2 Drain Essences, and 2 Final Tasks. The Drain Essences are there just for the burn matchup. You don't want to lose because burn just beats you. Then in Wild, we have a Lash, 3 Flash Fires, and that's our Zeros. So the Lash is just once in a while you get it, and you get that breakthrough. We have 2 Hurricanes because a lot of our dudes are big fatties, so they don't die to it. We have 2 Flame Strikes because you need that extra reach. 1 Lightning Storm because it provides a lot of versatility, but you don't ever want to draw more than 1. And then we have 3 Surprise Attacks because that card is just great. And then we have 42 Sage cards. So we have 3 Keeper Secrets, it recycles, it banishes, and it does all the great things. 3 Muses, Hardy Dar, I love Muse, and 3 Amnesias. That card is so important for discard pile management. I have a lot of discard pile management, so we have 3 Amnesias, 1 Guilt Demon, and 3 Keeper Secrets, and 1 Corpse Taker even. Then the other zeros are Haste Retreats. So then, when it comes to champions, we're going to go and sort by speed. So we have 2 Crystal Golems, which are playable on our opponent's turn, 3 Ice Strikes, and 3 Thought Pluckers. And then we have a lot of events. So we have 2 Deadly Raids in this deck because we have a lot of untargetable champions, which we're about to get down to. So we have 1 Frost Giant, 3 Juggernauts, 3 Sea Titans, and 3 Steel Golems. So we only have 10 slow champions in this entire deck. And 2 of them, or 3 of them have Blitz, right? 7 of them have Blitz. So that's it's a pretty solid deck. It's alright. Alright, so here we could trade with the Angel of Mercy, but Kinger knows we're not gonna. Then we're gonna go ahead and come in with a Thrasher Demon. And we might just get there with this Mighty Blow, actually. That's pretty funny. Alright, so this is a draft. Jeez, I'm gonna take Wolf's Pack Alpha. Then Final Task and Pyromancer, both of which are just better. Then we're still waiting for Wither and Die to get back to us for this constructed game. Let's see how that goes. Alright, so Kinger's not blocking. We're going for it, boys. Pew. Mighty Blow. Alright, so we have this so far. We're taking the Dark Knight, Spike Trap, Winter Fairy, Medusa, and Angelic Protector. All are great cards, really. So it kind of stinks, but so it goes. We're taking Lord of the Arena, and then we'll take up the Succubus. Make that evil work. Yeah. Here we're gonna stick with the evil, take the Angel of Death. Avenging Angel, Worm Hatchling, Corpse Taker are all fine cards. We're taking Surprise Attack and I think probably Genesance. So now we're in an interesting spot. So Force Mage is great. Blue Dragon's alright. No, it's Force Mage. Alright, we're taking the Faithful Pegasus because we have the Lloyd of the Arena. We have like 3-4 champions that say Blitz on them, so we're gonna take the army. Alright, Wither and Die, let's go. We're gonna go into Ice Drake. Show him these. Expand him. Here we're taking Triceratops. Rage is really tempting, actually. We already have... We don't have as much development as I thought. Never mind, yeah, Triceratops. Here we're taking Apocalypse, and then it's between Drinker of Blood and Watchful Gargoyle. I'm gonna go take the Gargoyle. I don't think we're gonna get the Drinker combo this game. It makes our opponent play in fear of the Drinker combo. So here, I'm probably just gonna let my opponent get more cards than they should, because I want to be forcing damage with this Juggernaut I just drew. I was thinking about just turning the Winter Fairy otherwise. We may end up Wave of Transformationing on his turn. Here we are taking the Zombie Apocalypse, I think. Lash is really tempting too, because then we know that he doesn't have Rage or Lash. Right? No, I passed the Rage. I passed the Rage, so passing Lash doesn't feel good. Because then he doesn't have to play around it. That's fine. Ooh, Blue Dragon. Lash. Fancy. Yeah, we're just gonna wave Aroni. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 wild cards. We kinda wanna take this. In which case, Dragon Dragon isn't as good, so we'll take Dragon Point. Fire Shaman's still fine, I think. But Gold Dragon's probably better. Evil. Lightning Storm might go over Thresher Demon. Lightning Storm definitely goes over Thresher Demon. Juggernaut or Crystal Golem? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Punishers. Only off turn. How many fast champions? Like 1. Easy. Brave Squire Sea Titan. I've never been so fortunate. Wow. Yes, please. Thank you. Probably just get a Frost Giant, right? Benefits of Sea Titan. Yeah. Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. Drain Essence, Ancient Chant. Drain Essence. Word of Summoning, Divine Judgment, or Hurricane. Probably Divine Judgment. Although, Hurricane leaves a couple of my things alive. That's fine. What I passed at least to the Hurricane. Thunders. Frost Giant. Steel Golem. Day and Hurricane. We can probably take the Hunting Raptors here, or Rain of Fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're taking Rain of Fire still. Yeah. Alright. Let's go ahead. Okay, there it is. Fireball Palace card? Yeah. I don't like taking another on-turn champion, but I don't think I have enough cards for Keeper Secret to be value. Oh, yes please. That was definitely a worthwhile Frost Giant if it gets rid of his Strafing Dragon for no cost to me. Alright, Epic Agenda, I'm going first. I don't need Gold Dragon. Everything else is fine. Pack Alpha, make 2 dogs. Alright, deck builder. No, we can't deck build while we wait. Or while we play. We'll play the Flashfire on their turn so they have a chance to play Muse. Hey, speak of the She-Devil. And basically our only play in that game is the race, but that's fine. Here we have Fireball for this Muse. Basically we just don't want people gaining cards. Fireballing there kind of stinks though, because they're up at 6, I'm at 3. Oh. Plays Kong. We're gonna draw 2. Pegasus Avenging Angel coming at me. Bounce. So bouncing the Avenging Angel there, I think is better than trying to turn it on my turn, which is just greedy. Here we're gonna attack with Frost Giant first, and then we're gonna come in with the Juggernaut. Interesting. I could still play Plague. I think I probably just end here. I have another answer to the Avenging Angel. So with the expansion like Tyrants, I don't think he would make that black because of Feeding Frenzy, but because we don't have Tyrants, he's able to make that safe block. That's fine. There's that Avenging Angel. Here's a Lying in Wait. Bye-bye. And I'm still up on cards, because Lying in Wait doesn't reduce your hand size. Here I come on a Pyromancer. I just wanted... Maybe it's not right there. Maybe I just Brave Squire that. Alright, so here he is, trying desperately to develop a board state that doesn't lose. So I'll come in with the Frost Giant. And he only has one card in hand, so he doesn't have a versatile play. It still could be a very strong play though. I'm kind of tempted to turn the White Dragon. I could also haste retreat my own Frost Giant. But I think I'm probably just going to Juggernaut. Because that seems like a fine play. Rip me. Yeah. Probably Final Task the Kong, right? What other targets are there aside from Kong? Nothing else that kills it. No, because I get Brave Squire whenever I save. So I could Final Task the Muse. That's kind of cute. Final Task in Pack Elf is also pretty good, because then I get back my Pack Elf out, I get some blockers in case he does have something crazy. Because I did pass like Steel Golem. That seems fine. You definitely Final Task it now, so it can't be broken. Although if he banishes it, I'll feel real bad. Alright, so here's Thought Plucker, which is just gonna brutalize whatever Withering Die has left over, which isn't much. Alright, so the deck we're playing is blue aggro. I think we're gonna change it up though, because I'm not saying that the cards are wrong, but I'm just gonna remove everything. Reset. Reset deck. There we go. That's a beautiful button. Alright, so we're going down to Sage. So we want 3 Amnesias, 3 Crystal Golems. So first we want off-turn champions, because those are more important. They put more pressure on your opponent. Then we want developing champions. We want breakthrough. Alright, so we got 24 1 costs. We'll get some Force Mages up in here, some Keeper of Secrets, and some Muses. Let's see. We can go down to 2 Amnesias, go down to 2 Force Mages, and 2 Keepers. And there we can add 2 Spike Traps and 1 Hasty Retreat. Okay, this looks pretty good. Now we can put in a second Hasty Retreat, and we get to put in some tempo cards, or value cards. So here, I think in this slot for this deck, we're going to put in, I'm going to put in 2 Erases. Then we're going to go to menu, and we're saved. So we're going to back out. We can't play that deck right now, but we want to keep up to date with our games that we are playing. Alright, he has an Ice Drink, so he's not going to take any damage, because he's going to double block. And we're going to kill the Ice Drink. That's fine. And then on his turn, if he ever doesn't have his hand empty, we can empty his hand. We want to kill this, not this. Kill the bigger thing. Alright, that was a good draw. Deal 2 damage there. Now we deal like 3, 4, 5. So I don't want to hurt myself and him to find that. Gonna make more doggos, and then we're gonna attack separately with 2 doggos. Opponent is ending, and I am punishing. That's probably game. Alright, back to the deck building portion. We are in blue aggro. We have 13 free cards, okay. So we have 7 free slots open. So, in those free slots, we have a couple options. So we have like Brave Squire stuff, we have like Dark Knight, Guild Demon, Thresher Demon, Wither. We probably want Wither. There's also like Flash Fire, Fireball, Lash, and Rage, right? So we're gonna take 2 Flash Fires, and then we're gonna go into ones. We're gonna take 2 Flame Strikes, 1 Flame Strike, and 3 Surprise Attacks. Okay. Now we head over to Evil, and we're saying we want zeros. We want 2 Withers, and 3 Guild Demons. So that's going to be 10 win costs. So in our 10 win costs, we want 3 Drain Essences, 3 Final Tasks, then probably some board clears. We're going to take 1 Zombie Apocalypse, and let's do like 1 Apocalypse, 1 Plague, and right now I think we need 1 more card and we'll be done. So we could even put in a Drinker of Blood to combo with the Wither Flash Fires, just as an alternate win condition. I kinda like that. We're gonna go with that. I like having that alternate win condition in the deck. Alright. Select 1 champion we want to live. Rip. So now we're going to go ahead and start a new game with the new blue aggro deck. Wow, not having a play on his turn kind of blew. And we have to play Jungle Queen because we have to draw a card. Word of Summoning's a great draw because it gives me an off-turn play that recycles into a potentially 1 gold off-turn play. Doesn't really matter the order of attacks here. We're gonna discard the Lord of the Arena. We're in trouble. Whenever your opponent drafts a Thought Plucker, you're in trouble though, so. Wither and Die, conceded. Or just withered and died. Not actually sure. Nice. Epic Agenda is boning me. Nice draw. Alright, so we've played 6 games today that have finished, and I've won 5 of them. That's pretty good. We're probably going to call it a night pretty soon. So we are going to sack this right now, I think. Yeah. That's a really lackluster draw. Alright, so now we're against Wither and Die with our new and improved deck. We're in so much trouble this game. Oh man. So I want to play out these games and then I'll probably call it a night. Oh, there's that spike trap I was talking about. Let's do it. Nice. So doing it post-combat actually had the exact same effect and would result in me having a zombie, so I just kind of messed up. No, I wouldn't have a zombie. Yeah. Either way, it was the exact same effect. Oh well. I'm boned. I knew that though. Alright, I'm going first. I don't need 2 surprise attacks. Don't need a spike trap that says recycle. Start off just by playing a 7/7 to trots me a card. I sure got shown there. Oh, jeez. Sure got shown there. But yeah, so this game, I spent my gold to draw a card, and he didn't actually end up spending his gold. Shibayushi has challenged me to a game. I will accept your challenge. We'll use the new and improved blue deck as well. Alright, there's a Kong. So here we're going to surprise attack out to Crystal Golem because we're just trying to trap more cards. And because I'm just going to Apocalypse, I'm not going to play the Muse. Oh jeez. Alright, Shibayushi, I'm going first. This hand is fine. Throw away the Apocalypse. Sure. Alright, here we play that Apocalypse I was talking about. And, I think we end. Yeah, we're in trouble. So it's Steel Golem and Blue Dragon, which means that I have to do this. And I have to like Palace Guard that. Great. Yeah. It's also tempting to just draw cards. Alright, we're just gonna concede here. Alright, here we get to Smackaronis and cheese. See if we get any responses. I don't really want to start a third game because I want to finish these two. But we'll see how finished these get. Wolf Companion and Pyromancer. So I could just kill it. There's nothing really wrong with that. He's playing a burn deck, so like using Drain Essences just wins game. That also means that I need to be sparing all my resources in this current situation. I'm gonna go ahead and draw two. Go ahead and get rid of that Hunting Raptors and the Jungle Queen. It's interesting that he has Army of the Apocalypse in his deck. So here I've got like a really crappy play of just draw two with a race. I'm gonna Force Mage him and then bounce it with Sea Titan. So here I'm in an interesting spot where I really don't have a play on his turn unless he plays something that's a champion. So if he just like plays a burn spell on his turn or a break all, I can't really do anything about it. Oh wow. So here I actually have a perfect answer of Drain Essence Spike Trap. And here I'm being kind of greedy by recycling the Drain Essences. Because I only have one Zombie Apocalypse in the deck and one Drinker Blood. And I happen to draw both, so I want to get the combo off, which is kind of greedy. We're just gonna come in Airborne first. Or not Airborne, Groundborne. In case of Ceasefire, but I don't think there's gonna be Ceasefire in this deck. What's he doing? What are they doing? Final tasking, they're rampaging Wyrm. Okay. I'll let them block and then I'll wither. It's a card for a card. So now we're gonna draw two. Sure. We trade 2 for 2. Keep her a secret or no keep her a secret? Keep her a secret. cards. Probably gonna Juggernaut. What cards do I know he has? Pyromancer. We're not playing Juggernaut. Oh wow. He's just gonna Kong on his turn. What's the best card to use? I guess Juggernaut. Yeah, we'll attack. Is that a Thought Plucker? It is a Thought Plucker. We do not need this Flame Strike. That is my thought. Okay. If he wants to Pyromancer my Keeper of Secrets that drew me 2 cards and managed 2 cards, that's fine. Punished. I'm probably just gonna draw 2 here. Juggernaut value. Flash Fire, Fire Shaman. If he has 2 Flash Fires, so be it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we got a couple turns. Can try and get in for 8 with a Genesis Hands. I don't know if I have 1 Flame Strike in this deck now. I'm just gonna play the Winter Fairy. It's discarding cards because you have too many of them isn't that big of a deal. if he blocks with Fire Shaman, that's great. If he uses Slash Fire, then I'll go ahead and break. Discard as a card. It's probably Genesance. Oh wow, hello there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 16, 17, 18. Seems fine. If he wants to wipe the zombies, that's fine. That's a Lash and a Flash Fire. Whoa, he's going for the dome. There we go. Shiba Yushi is done. Well, I mean, that kind of protects my dome, doesn't it? It's got Lash and Flash Fire. Alright, we're gonna get super greedy, I think. I guess Ice Drake would have been fine too. He has withered and died. Alrighty. 2 losses tonight, only to Epic Agenda out of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games. Gonna call it a night, Shiba Yushi, but GG, and I'll happily play some more throughout the next couple of days, especially when I'm streaming. Alright, so that's it for the night. Thanks for watching. Got like 9 games in, which isn't that many, but was some good games.